This is your old school, yeah?
This is my old school. This is East London, Leytonstone, E11, shout out E11. This school was called Tom Hood School. I don't know why they chose that name, but it definitely was in the hood. And yeah, I did like the second half of my secondary school. So from year 9, I was here. Before that, I was in private school in Tottenham, John Loughborough. So I came from this private school education and came to this gully side. So if you come around here, you see the entrance. So it's now called Buxton School. And I don't blame them for changing the name, but yeah, a lot of memories here. You know, when you come back to your old school and you remember, I remember Mrs. Husbands who did PE, Mr. Pounds who taught maths.
Not money, no?
Yeah, he didn't teach us money. Mr. Pounds didn't teach us money, but he was good at teaching maths. I must admit, I really loved the teachers here. Mr. Brown, it was good vibes. Learned a lot here, and some of my very old school friends, Alex, Yinka, Chika. Big man, that's the entrance right there, so.
What were you like at school as a kid? Be honest now.
I was quiet, I was short. I was always like a sort of year ahead, because when I was little, my birthday's in October, my dad made me do a test that made me get into the year ahead. So not only was I naturally short and little, I was also the youngest in my class. So I was quiet to a degree, but athletics made me loud. I could always run fast. So that's what made me popular. And I always had older friends. I've always had friends that are older than me, which is a good thing.
And was it a good school?
It was okay. It was okay. You know, it was one of them, if like most state schools, if your parents do the right work, you will do well in school and they'll encourage it. But I wouldn't say it's a school that if you were necessarily struggling, they helped you reach the top, you know. And I remember they did foundation, intermediate and higher. Those were the classes. And I was proper vexed, so they put me in foundation in French because my French teacher didn't like me.
So obviously now you teach in schools, you do talks, you're motivational. Would you come back to this school to do a talk?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to. It would be a bucket list thing to come back to the school I learned and grew up in, to come and teach. Because a lot of the things that we teach in KB Teach is about things that I feel I wish I learned in school. You know, finance, bullying, drugs, real education about relationships, real education about finance, mortgages, loans, stuff that you use for life. I appreciate the algebra, the cell membranes and hypothesis, Pythagoras' theorem, but I wanna know about how do I secure a property? How do I pay back a loan? How do I pick the right loan? These are the things we teach, and I'd love to come to the school and teach that, man.
So what's one thing you leave with the kids when you leave? So there's a lot of people come in and do talks and stuff and, you know, the usual stuff. But what is it that what's your key, what's your selling point?
Life skills. What I teach them from the real. I feel that I'm very relatable to them. Kids these days are wise. They're going to check you out on social media. They want to know what you're about, you know. And I think the key thing I do, and with everyone that teaches in the team, the kids find us cool. They can relate to us. You know, they can't believe our age. You know what I mean? So when we then are explaining things to them and telling them that it's real and important, they respect it. Because they're like, I want to be like him or her when I'm older. So if they're telling me, actually, this education thing is real, it's good, it's necessary, I'm going to focus on it. And we also find relative things to doing well in school. So not just get good grades, we tell them why. Career choices, life choices. It's big. Come,
amazing.
I'm going to show you the front of the school.
I think coming back here to talk would be amazing for the kids that are actually here now, thinking, oh, okay, you came here and you're so motivational, you've got somewhere in life, and it's inspirational for them.
That's right. And all through learning community, Buxton School. That's real talk that you said there. Now, you can't really see it, but there's a lot of hedges in there. When I was about 13 years old, I got thrown into the hedge on the left. I had someone holding me by my arms, on by my legs, and they swung me 1, 2, 3, and threw me in the bush.
Were you upset?
It was at that point I was like, I'm going gym.
Now look at you.
And I want to grow. And the Most High blessed me with height, a deep voice, and then I went gym. So people didn't recognize me. One of my old school friends used to say I ate fertilizer when I left school. But yeah, Buxton school. Good Lord. I was a little bit troublesome in school.
Now the truth comes out.
Got a little bit suspended, bunked off a little. All those from East London know about Wanstead Flats, which is just there. Yeah. I miss the old name though. Buxton School sounds like a school I would want to send my daughters to. Tom Hood, not. But Tom Hood just had a ring to it, had a name, it represented. So yeah, wow. And it's changed. They've really modernized it. This looks really nice.
Where was your classroom? Do you know the location of the classroom?
Well, yeah, the classes moved a lot, but I remember we used to go through that grey door there. That was the main entrance. And then there was stairs going up, and we all had to put our bags under the stairs there. I don't know why. When we were going to like playtime and that, we put our bags under there. Science was over in that corner. That's where some kid called Jamie pushed me into a fume cupboard. We started beefing, I pushed him back, and then I got suspended, and my dad, being who he was, came and fought to get me reinstated. He said, let's get rid of this suspension. He defended himself. But yeah, good times, man. Won a lot of races here. Good times. I think one of the biggest things was avoiding a lot of the trouble, because this was the ends, and there was a lot of like influence here. But good parenting kept me on the right path. So I saw I was close enough, but fortunately never got involved. I give thanks for that. So shout out to Tom Hood, the teachers there, and Buxton School. More to come. KB Teach.